Oh, it's that time of the week, y'all. It's that great day as the week is on its way out and the weekend is on its way in. And today we are going to discuss Ip Man 3. That's right, Ip Man 3. We're finishing this out with a bang. You know why? Because it's...
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. So, Jeremy Hambley over at the Quartering and Coffee Brand Coffee. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah? Well, you know how much I love coffee. I love coffee a lot. As well as everyone should. And, I partnered up with Coffee Brand Coffee to try their coffee. So I can tell you just how good it is. And give you a little discount to go along with it. So if you're interested, all you gotta do is go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and use the code NERDYRONIN, capital N-E-R-D-Y, capital R-O-N-I-N, and you're gonna get yourself a sweet discount. And you can try it along with me. I'm waiting for mine to get here so I can try it and tell you all about it. And if you want to try it with me, get yourself a smooth discount, and let's try it together. Ooh, I'm excited, Squeaky. All right, let's go. Happy Friday. That's right, it's Fri-Yay. It's Kung Fu Fri-Yay, in fact. And we have a banger of an episode today. That's right. We are discussing, and for the record, finishing out our discussion on Ip Man, the series, because yes, I know there is a fourth one, and they are working on a fifth one. And sorry, y'all, I have no interest in the fourth one. That's right. We'll get to it. Don't worry. We're not going anywhere. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the description down below are all our links. And if they're not there, thenerdyronin.com. So, I hope y'all have had a great week. I hope you're going to have a great weekend. But we need to talk about... And yes, I know. I'm sitting here looking at myself and seeing how scraggly my beard looks. I need a beard trim. I need to fix this all up so that my beauty just shines. Oh, but I'm still not 100% and my leg is so bad I can barely walk. So, there's that. But it's okay, because I am in good spirits and we're discussing this right here. Ip Man 3, 2015, PG-13, hour and 45 minutes. Now look, y'all, I am a huge fan of Donnie Yen. But this movie is a fail. It's a fail. Terribly so. And I've talked to Bushido Blues and Jay Tilden and all, and they've all said the same thing, that 4 is even worse. The first movie was fantastic. The second one was extremely enjoyable. This one, it's just poorly done. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean the fight scenes aren't great. So we'll get into it. Directed by Wilson Yip, once again, starring Donnie Yen. You know the deal. When a band of brutal gangsters led by a crooked property developer make a play to take over a local school. And this is not a kung fu school. This is a children's school. Master Ip is forced to take a stand. That is literally... Oh, anyway. Okay, look. Here's the deal. This movie, the fight scenes are fantastic. They've shoehorned in Bruce Lee for about 3 seconds. 5, whatever. But I noticed while watching this, his wife is unbearable. Like, all they've been through, if you've watched the first one and the second one, in the first one, she was a bit brash, But by the end of it, they were on a good note, and she loved him and he loved her, and she realized that what he did was important, and blah blah blah. And then the second one, suddenly she's a bit cranky again. And it was a little like, but it wasn't terrible. And this one, she is just aggravating to watch. She has a poor attitude. She's rude. She's mean to Ip Man, who's just doing his job and trying to help other people. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything by saying not everybody makes it out alive in this one. But it was, once again, we have the white people bad trope in this one, because every one of these talks about how horrible the one white guy is in the movie, if you will. And he has to fight somebody. In this, it happens to be two people. First, Mike Tyson, which was a nice fight. It was really well done. And then he fights another guy who's claiming to be the Grandmaster of Wing Chun. It's like they had run out of room and run out of ideas, and they were like, well, it'll be fine. And nobody will care. People are only here for the fighting. And on some level, I'm sure that's true. The martial arts in the movie is a huge draw for these movies. But the storyline, what I enjoyed about the first and second one is the storyline. It was a nice continuation. It made sense, and it worked. It was well written, well acted. It was enjoyable. In this one, the writing is poor. It's just not as good. I don't know what happened here, but it completely turned me off of the rest of the story after this. I mean, we know that the first story is true. The first movie is true. It's based on fact. The second one, the second and third one, I don't believe they are. That's fine. It's entertainment. It's a movie. But if you enjoyed the first and second one, I believe when you get to this one, you're going to be like, something's wrong here. It just doesn't come across as well done. The story, it's just the same old thing, and it's gotten old at this point. I intentionally did not watch these like the same day. Like, I put some time between them so I wouldn't get fatigued with the characters and storyline. But this one's just missing, like, all the goodness. It's just, what can we do to move the story forward so that there's another fight? It's just poorly done. So I'm done. I'm because I know the fourth one takes place in San Francisco when Ip Man goes to help out Bruce Lee. And with the small amount of white man bad in these movies, I have no desire to see one of them which takes place in America where all the bad white people are. Alright? So, there's that. So, I'll leave it up to you. If you want to continue this, that's great. If you want to watch the fourth one and then the fifth one, when that eventually comes out, good for you. Stick with it. But I'm out. Alright? The first, second one, I cannot recommend enough. This one, I have no desire to even watch it again. I would watch the first two again. So there you have it. And don't forget, if you want to try some Coffee Brand Coffee with me, head over to Coffee Brand Coffee. Links in the description. If it's not, coffeebrandcoffee.com, and just make sure you use the code NERDYRONIN. All one word, capital N-E-R-D-Y, capital R-O-N-I-N. You know what the deal is. We love coffee here, and you should too. If you don't, we will turn you into a coffee connoisseur. Alright, we're out of here. We're going to start our weekend off early. So for Michael the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat coffee loving nerd. We'll see you on Monday.